It's also Election Day in Wisconsin today, a key swing state where voters are picking the next state Supreme Court justice. The high-stakes contest between a conservative candidate, former Justice Daniel Kelly, and progressive judge Janet Protasiewicz. The winner will determine the majority on the state's highest court, which currently has a 4-3 conservative lean and could play a key role in decisions on abortion and redistricting. Let's bring in NBC News correspondent Shaquille Brewster, who's live at one of the polling stations in Milwaukee. Shaq, good morning. So lay out for our viewers who may just be tuning into this race why it is so significant.
Well, this is a battle for control of the state Supreme Court here in Wisconsin. As you mentioned, right now, and for the past 15 years, really, this is a court that has been controlled by conservative justices. This is the first opportunity for liberals in this state to flip the balance of this court in nearly 15 years. And this is a court that has been at the center of some truly controversial rulings just in the past couple of years. We're talking about a court that just months into the pandemic struck down COVID restrictions, that after the 2020 election banned the use of drop boxes, that in the redistricting battle sided with Republican maps that have given Republicans in this state a dominant control over the legislature. So Democrats and liberals in the state see this as a key opportunity to what they say restore balance in the state, while Republicans and conservatives see this as an opportunity to really lock the power that they have had in this state for over a decade. And then there's the issue of abortion here in Wisconsin. Abortion has been effectively banned since the overturning of Roe, which snapped back into effect an 1849 law that banned abortions with few exceptions. This is an issue that is likely to come before the court, and it's an issue that, if you look at campaign ads, if you listen to the candidates, has been a top messaging point for both sides, both campaigns pointing this out. I want you to listen to my conversations with both campaigns, starting with Protasiewicz, who wasn't on the campaign trail. She's been sick in these closing days, so one of her surrogates, and then listen to my conversation with Dan Kelly. Listen to them talk about the issues and what's at stake in this election. This is officially a nonpartisan election, but why doesn't it feel that way?
Well, it's a nonpartisan election, but there's so many issues that are likely to come in front of our Supreme Court that people care about. Issues like abortion, the maps and gerrymandering, LGBTQ rights, a lot of things that we all care about are going to come in front of our Supreme Court.
Well, I think that it's the most consequential. And I think the reason people are paying attention to it is because there are such diametrically opposed views of what the court is supposed to do.
On the trail, the liberal Justice Janet Protasiewicz has said that democracy is at stake in this election, not just pointing to redistricting, but the potential for election challenges in 2024. Also, what those rules will look like, election rules will look like here in the state of Wisconsin for the next presidential election. That's the reason why you have so many people from all around the country watching this race. And that's why, as you mentioned, there's been record spending, national record spending on this state Supreme Court race.
A lot of eyes on Wisconsin today. We'll be watching as those votes roll in tonight. NBC's Shaquille Brewster in Milwaukee. Shaq, thanks so much. Mika?